Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver.
I look down. You look down.
We can take turns doing the narrative.
Someone looks down.
Her fists are clenched really tightly.
Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem.
I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it.
Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem from the desk.
It's not any good.
Just hit okay.
Give it a few seconds so that we can cut that out safely. And I know you hate my poems. So you don't have to read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
Why?
Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now, and it's wrong for Yuri to think that your style is more amateur than hers. Sayuri, she always means well, but sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. I'm sorry if I was part of the problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again.
Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I never realized how difficult this was for her. But finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will.
Because you. Tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim, I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something, I say it with a shout. But my truest feelings can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something above me, I reach for the stars, but when I feel small, I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all of my heart, but what you do when it's torn, what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trusted me. My pen always puts my feelings to the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poem is a little bit drearier because you think of me. Because us.
It's a repetitive language is the gimmick here. I don't have any deeper thoughts for the poems anymore. I only really cracked one.
Mm-hmm.
The only one I actually was able to get anything out of was Save Me, Load Me.
Ellipses. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read.
This clearly isn't the poem that Yuri told me she had written. Meaning I'm probably the only one she's showing this to.
I guess I'm not so used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't just say that. Dummy.
Baka?
What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say.
Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Sometimes he sounds depressed, other times he actually just sounds really stupid. I just figured out why I didn't like that.
Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so...
Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does.
Just... remember that I can think these things sometimes, too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's...
ellipses. A lot of things are ellipses when you're nice to people.
Your little fang came back.
doesn't work. Meaningful.
I'm glad.
Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand the poem back to her. As I do so, Natsuki takes my hand and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion.
I don't want it.
Why not?
I just don't. Jeez.
I realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way.
That's one of my trigger words.
Roundabout? Why do you dislike a roundabout?
I don't dislike it. I love it so much because of the, it's the to be continued meme. That's the song. Do 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 do.
Well, in that case, I'm gonna keep it.
Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it.
Good. If you didn't, I would. Ellipses. Never mind. I'm glad that you want it.
Natsuki backpedals her words to leave it at that. But despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself.
That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay?
Yeah. I'll go do that.
With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, so why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Something did sound a bit unusual.
It's the 3!
That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase?
Catchphrase?
She has a catchphrase? I didn't see it. I never caught it.
I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Toad! Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
No way!
In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
Ah. It seems you're right.
She left, like, right away. No one caught that.
Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she?
I think she's about to bring it way down. Oh, that was you. I thought you had a cat for a second.
Oh no!
I heard a tapping and I was like, that sounds like a cat scratching stuff. What the hell?
It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little bit when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please, show some decency.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well. Got home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
She's not alright. The kids are not alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
Not me. First of all, stop misunderstanding my relationship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Ooh.
I think that's more of a hug. Oh. That's just me. That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people.
One second, I'm just gonna move the mic closer to you because you're like getting exponentially quieter.
It just happens when I'm depressed.
Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier, and everything's fine.
What did she say?
Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations.
Dodge that question like a fucking telegraphed high attack. What the hell? Just right over the head. Like you dodging my jokes or some shit. Like, I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes.
Bribery is the
But we
strongest
need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
challenge. I'm not saying that.
Challenge accepted.
I'm not doing that.
I put on my douchey voice for that.
That's too outdated. That wasn't funny since I was in
myself.
middle school.
Yeah. I'm going to be painting and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sari will be helping me design them. As for you, Yuri... Yuri, you can...
She has no skills, does she?
Guys? Can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! That's not it at all.
I mean, we're not doing anything either.
Yeah.
We're just dude. We're token dude.
You're token guy. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too.
Jeez, I can't even tell now. I guess I never gave Sarah enough credit, but I guess she can tell things. But I guess I can tell things are even harder when she's not around.
That may be the case. But if I can't be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person.
Yeah.
So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Got him. Atmosphere?
Atmosphere?
Yeah, atmosphere.
Yeah. About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding
to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway.
None of them have personality, but she has no personality or special skills.
That just leaves you depressed.
I am no talents. The one who is truly useless is I, depressed.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really appreciate it of that. That's not words. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. She wants us to go over to her house for some dirty work.
She's probably gonna make us clean the toilet.
Probably.
It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own? Depressed may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, you're more suited to assisting with the decorations.
I get what's been going on. The last few the choices now are weeding people out, like throwing them to the curb.
Maybe.
Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for depressed too.
What are you saying?
There we go. A suitable replacement. Hold on, can I do it to all of them? I'm so easily entertained by people without noses.
It will be extremely meticulous work.
Brevin, please don't put a picture of Krillin up when I say that.
By that he means definitely put up a picture of Krillin.
And baking, isn't it? And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys.
I'm the only one here.
Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Depressed to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend time with me yet, you know?
Coming on strong, aren't you?
So I'm sure he's interested.
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yeah. Depressed, you're okay with this, right?
No.
In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well. In that case...
Everyone looks straight at me. That ends with an ellipses. You know what? Already committed. Might as well just fucking...
Yeah.
Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. You guys made it sound like it works, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Eh? Just a minute ago you were saying that...
That's because... ellipses. Never mind, okay? Ellipses seems to be a lot of characters in this game's like go-to verb, noun, adjective.
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course.
I mean, I assume our character's handwriting's trash, so what help would he be? And she already has a team of 2.
Yeah.
It's not even fair. Yeah.
Ellipses.
I want to liquid beaters. And I mean that in the least sexual way possible. I just really like candy. I mean that in the least sexual way possible, too.
He just wants to lick Natsuki's batter. And I mean that in the least sexual way.
I just really like fucking sweets, my guy. Is the cupcake a romance option?
I don't believe the cupcake's
I would dick down the cupcake.
That's good.
Even though this Yuri is being melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad.
Is that... Oh, that's you.
I can't resist. Okay. So that's everything, right? Everything else we need to talk about? Anything else we need to talk about?
Nope, I think that's it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except the performance is gonna be awesome. You know what? I like that one. Okay. I don't think that really counts.
What about you?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. If it's anything like my life, it'll be awful.
What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still sulking. Ellipses. Natsuki starts pouting too. What the fuck are they? It's not... I mean, it's not big of a deal or anything. Ooh, what the hell's going on in my throat? Well,
Probably all that gum you
it
swallowed.
might not be just that. Ellipses? I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help. That doesn't mean... Not glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Gary, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Ellipses. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but... Yuri isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying encouraging things? It's more likely than you think. But I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this.
Gesundheit. Gesundheit. Gesundheit.
There's more where that came from.
Gesundheit.
Sneeze.
Keith sneezes in groups of 5s, apparently.
Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves, I do sneeze in 5s. There probably won't be any more.
I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm going to do my best. And all of us are going to make it a really great event.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that.
Everyone packs up their things, and I start to follow Monica and Yuri out the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going, your thought bubble? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend.
Before we go any further, I think it's time to start.
I'm giving you my number, okay? You'd better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that?
Natsuki gives me her number. Them digits.
You got them digits. All 10 of them. Fucking fingers joke? I'm so fucking lowbrow. I can't. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that? I mean,
I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'd be going there.
yeah, right. Like I could have a guy over my house. My dad would kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright. Fine by me.
Never mind.
I can't believe this!
Oh, that's thought bubble.
Natsuki's gonna be coming over to my house on Sunday. How's my anime protagonist?
You sound angsty and depressed.
My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school.
More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it.
Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Doki? I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Where are your parents, depressed? Meanwhile, she's been texting
It's a
me.
harem anime. They're obviously abroad overseas.
Yeah, and this guy's just living off, like, infinite money that his parents send him.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. Putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been getting worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori and what Monica said, it is really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me. I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki. Alright.
Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Come on, the house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her to not run down and greet me. My friend. Sayori?
Hi, depressed. What?
I thought I had this game figured out.
What'd you think was gonna happen?
I thought she was gonna be hanging from the ceiling.
I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
She's been using this calendar for years. That's the only wall decoration that could be the same.
That's a good point.
This shit I noticed. I noticed nothing important. I noticed that.
No wonder she's always late. She's using the same calendar.
She doesn't even know what day it is. Oh my god.
If you came over like this for more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
It feels I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you said they wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to be with Natsuki today?
How do you know that?
Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that?
My next line is...
Sayori had already left by the time we decided at the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival.
But what about you? Aren't you trying to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm helping her online. We didn't plan a meetup or anything. Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, depressed.
Hey.
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings. If I didn't make that stupid mistake. Then you wouldn't have been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. That's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me.
What? No, bullshit. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. Because I can hear the rasp starting to show up in your voice. Don't turn into me. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, depressed.
I'm not giving up penis theory until proven otherwise.
But you're wrong.
Oh.
Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about?
You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you? I guess I have no choice. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
You know she has to have the fucking depressing voice now, right?
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy into caring to waste by spending it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me.
I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to not think about her? Why? Why is it that you've never told me about this? You're just literally whispering. I know I can't get out. This bubble in my throat. It almost feels like I've betrayed you as a friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything in my power to support you. Even if there's only so much that I can do. I'm changing the sentences a little bit so that it comes out more naturally. What the hell? Now my nose is running? What the hell? Immune system failure. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, you wouldn't have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
But why is she so depressed?
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt.
That's a key phrase. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes from me to help you stop hurting, that is what I'll do.
No.
Depressed.
Depressed. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that I could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in the way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's
Now
all
I
I'm
understand that my runny nose is a result of emotion.
That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori. Alright, one last swig. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. I gotta find some strength here. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Depressed.
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Depressed.
She's not hugging back. It's pretty gay. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing into my ear. Oh, next to my ear. That would be the grossest thing I've ever read. Just, ew, not in my ear. Okay,
No.
my nose is right.
Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Depressed.
She barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. I'll make it happen. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. Ooh, I'll get mad if you don't. That's a hard ellipses right there.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. The only time is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too.
The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. Promise?
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't.
Was she reading my mind or was that a text box?
It was a text box.
Okay.
If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you.
But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, she shakes her head. I'm sorry. That I stole your line.
I don't know if that would be very good for me today.
Fucking emotion mucus. Emotion mucus? What the hell is this? Okay.
Are you having feels?
I don't usually get feels.
But are you getting feels?
I'm getting feels, because this has been a journey.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori next to her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too.
And now that's happened. Finally, a main story beat. Holy shit.
I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. You can't just put me on the fucking ditzy music right after that. Hold on. Do you have a tissue? I gotta blow my nose.
Okay, I gotta take care of your issues with some tissues.